Well, when the Concordia girls won the 3A state title last season, it was the school's first ever basketball state championship. However, with 4 of the 5 starters from that squad graduating as seniors, a repeat seemed like a long shot. This year's group of cadets isn't buying into that, though. In fact, they're just one win away from playing for another state championship. Concordia winning a second straight regional title this past weekend. The cadets face 21-1 Benton Central at semi-state tomorrow at Elkhart Central.
Our defense has definitely improved since the beginning of the season, and just to keep that up is great for us. And just hard work and composure, because we're a pretty young team, so to keep the composure is big for us.
We do know that they're a really good team, and I think we're just going to have to keep on relying on our defense mostly. And I think we keep surprising ourselves, and it's really exciting. So I can't wait to see how things go this weekend.
Concordia and Benton Central tip off at roughly 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Bishop Luers is heading to semi-state for the 10th time in school history. The top-ranked 22-2 Knights will face 25-1 Culver for the right to advance to state. The Cavaliers will try to use their height in the post against the Knights. Last year, Luers captured the semi-state title at Warsaw. Tomorrow, the Knights head to Elkhart, but they'll hold a shoot-around in the morning to get used to their surroundings.
I think it will help because we're in the gym just shooting around, getting used to the atmosphere, and I think it will help us out big time.
We're used to all the adrenaline and stuff, so we have it under control, and we're just ready for semi-state.
They try to pound it inside to their bigs, and their guards are pretty quick. Their perimeter game is not as good as some of the teams we face, but they'll be a good foe for us.
The Knights and Cavaliers start the action at Elkhart's Northside Gym at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
And in 1A, Lady Cavaliers and Canterbury looking to win their 4th straight semi-state title. Cavs are coming off a 20-point win over Bowman Academy at regionals. But tomorrow at Warsaw, they'll face Turkey Run. Canterbury goes in with a 22-2 record. Turkey Run stands 23-2.
Last year we played Turkey Run and we won by 4 or 5, and they have all the same players back. They're all seniors this year, and we had a tough time last year, so I think our team this year is similar to last year, so I think it'll be a similar game.
First, we got to get through this weekend. Semi-state comes first, and we just take it one game at a time. But, we do get excited, and it's fun for us. But I think overall we're pretty down to earth, and we just stay calm, and we don't get worked up over all the energy and the hype that happens around the success of the team.
Tip is set for 4 o'clock tomorrow in the Saw.
And here's what it looks like on paper at Elkhart Central. Luers and Culver start things off, the 2A semi-state at 1 o'clock, followed by Concordia taking on Benton Central. That game is about 3 o'clock. At Warsaw, the 1A action kicks off at 4 o'clock. Canterbury taking on Turkey Run, a rematch from last year's semi-state. That's followed by Penn versus McCutcheon. We'll be at all these games, so make sure you tune in for the best coverage in town tomorrow. We've got more Highlight Zone after the break.
We're the Patriots.
Heritage Patriots. Stay tuned to the Highlight Zone.
We're watching the Highlight Zone. Go Komets!
Well, if you don't know the drill by now, you're probably never going to understand what happens at this point. Great stuff to pick from, but I read that script all year, but only one gets the top honor.
Hey, what do you say? It's the Highlight Zone Play of the Week, and for that, let's go back out to Monroeville and Mr. Will Kanapke. Check this out. Nobody saw this pass coming except for Mr. Joshua Terry. Finishes it off. Take another look. Sweet no-look pass as Heritage gets the win over Blackhawk Christian tonight, 69-61. They were surfing in the crowd.
You gotta love that pass. Sticking with hoops, MCC tournament semifinal, St. Francis versus Marion. First half, USF's Julie Cease, the Warsaw grad, pops in the 3, then she goes inside for the layup. She had 19 points. Then it's Janelle Wilson, a frequent Highlight Zone contributor when she was playing at Norwell. She gets the bucket. And how about Chanel Ridley working the glass here? 15 points, 9 rebounds for Miss Ridley as St. Francis wins 63-59. They will play in the MCC Tournament Championship game on Monday. That's at top-seeded Indiana Wesleyan.
Komets riding a 3-game winning streak tonight, hosting Quad City, and early on, it's Mr. Derek Petrasso putting in his own rebound. The K's up 1-zip. Nick Boucher just dialed in between the pipes. He would stop 35 of 36 shots. Sean O'Connor lights the lamp in the second period, makes it 2-zip Komets. Petrasso nets 2 more goals. The second hat trick of the season for the K's as the Komets win a 4th straight 4-1. They will host Evansville tomorrow night.
Boy, we are winding down on the Friday Night Highlight Zone. This is the next to last show because we got boys sectionals and next Friday, and after that, all the games are on Saturday. So the Friday Night Highlight Zone since mid-August is coming to an end for this high school season.
But you know what? The fellas taking a back seat because the ladies are winding down. It's kind of hard to believe. We got the same 3 teams still alive, trying to make it all the way back to the Coliseum. We'll have to wait and see if they do it tomorrow.
And we'll be in full force tomorrow. You got that early game at Elkhart Central. Rod's got the late game. I'm going to Warsaw, so we're going to have complete coverage tomorrow night on the Saturday Night Highlights.
Yeah, don't read John Harrell's predictions. They don't mean nothing.
That's true. That's true. Hopefully we'll have 3 teams playing in a state championship. We'll see you tomorrow.